saw this today. We needed to talk about this. Palpatine rules the entire galaxy for 23 years. Yes. Sauron almost conquers Middle-earth twice. Yup. Voldemort tries to take over a high school and fails. Okay, listen to me. In order, this is probably my favorite villain at the top down to the bottom in order. I love all three of them, but this is definitely the order in which I like them. So I'm not even glazing Voldemort. But we're not going to sit here and pretend like he just tried to take over a high school. He tried to take over the equivalent of the Avengers Tower in his verse, led by a boy who face tanked the killing curse twice. Twice. At this point, it's like Harry is Voldemort's troll. Like there's just I'm rubber, you're glue. And not only Harry, but you also had Snape turning on him. You had Neville Longbottom, who was the secret main character. Hermione, who was actively being called the most intelligent witch of their time. McGonagall, who quite literally was just whipping out the craziest spells I've ever seen. And then we have to actively acknowledge the fact that Dumbledore was there. Not to mention, his goal was to take over the wizarding world, which he also did twice. He did that. The only reason that he lost was because he went back to the school again to go deal with Harry, the one person who he actively could just not take out. Because if you're going to break it down to something that simple as Voldemort lost while he was trying to take over high school, didn't Sauron lose to two hobbits, two like 4-foot tall hobbits that had never seen combat before? And didn't Palpatine lose because of Bring Your Son to Work Day? Palpatine had planet-destroying structures and lost to a rebellion. And Sauron had the largest force in all of Middle-earth and an immortal body and lost to hobbits. Comprehension is a thing, guys. Like, let's pay attention to the stuff that we're watching. For God's sake, stop the Voldemort hate.